Down syndrome is a condition that affects over 6 million people worldwide. It's something that many people have heard of, but it's often misunderstood. In this documentary, we will take a deep dive into what Down syndrome is, how it affects people, and explore the myths and facts that surround it. Most importantly, we will hear from those who live with Down syndrome every day, showing that, with the right support, individuals with Down syndrome lead rich, fulfilling lives. Down syndrome is a genetic condition that occurs when an individual has an extra copy of chromosome 21. This extra chromosome causes developmental changes and intellectual challenges. Normally, humans have 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs. But in people with Down syndrome, there are 47 chromosomes, as there's an extra chromosome 21. This genetic difference is the result of a process called non-disjunction, where the chromosomes fail to separate properly during cell division. As a result, one of the cells ends up with an extra copy of chromosome 21. This is not something anyone can control, and it happens randomly, though the chance of having a child with Down syndrome increases with the mother's age. There are 3 types of Down syndrome: trisomy 21, translocation Down syndrome, and mosaic Down syndrome. Trisomy 21 is the most common type, affecting about 95% of people with Down syndrome. It happens when there's an extra full copy of chromosome 21 in every cell of the body. In translocation Down syndrome, the extra chromosome 21 is attached to another chromosome. It's less common, occurring in about 3 to 4% of cases. This type can be inherited from a parent who is a carrier of a balanced translocation. Mosaic Down syndrome occurs when some of the body's cells have the usual 46 chromosomes, while others have 47. It's the rarest form, affecting about 1 to 2% of people with Down syndrome. Symptoms tend to be milder because not all cells are affected. People with Down syndrome often share some physical traits, though each individual is unique. Some common physical characteristics include almond-shaped eyes, a flatter facial profile, a short neck, and a smaller stature. But these features don't define them. In fact, people with Down syndrome are more similar to everyone else than they are different. On the intellectual side, most individuals with Down syndrome have mild to moderate intellectual disabilities. However, it's important to note that intelligence is complex, and people with Down syndrome have a wide range of abilities and talents. With the right education and support, they can achieve their goals, whether that's learning to read, holding down a job, or participating in sports and creative activities. Like all individuals, people with Down syndrome have their own unique medical profiles. However, there are certain health conditions that are more common among individuals with Down syndrome. These can include heart defects, hearing and vision problems, thyroid issues, and respiratory problems. Early intervention and regular checkups can help manage many of these conditions. Doctor: It's important that children with Down syndrome have early screenings to detect potential heart problems, hearing loss, and other health concerns. The earlier these are addressed, the better the outcome. Education is one of the most important aspects of life for individuals with Down syndrome. Many children with Down syndrome attend regular schools and classrooms with the support of special education teachers and aides. Inclusion in regular classrooms allows students to learn social skills, develop friendships, and gain an education alongside their peers. Teacher: With the right resources and teaching strategies, children with Down syndrome can excel in academics, though they may need more time or additional help with some tasks. It's important to remember that they are capable learners. Unfortunately, there are many myths and misunderstandings about Down syndrome. Let's set the record straight. Myth: People with Down syndrome cannot live independently. While it may be true that many people with Down syndrome need some support, many lead independent lives, hold jobs, and live on their own. Myth: All people with Down syndrome have the same abilities. Just like everyone else, people with Down syndrome have their own unique abilities and talents. Some are great athletes, artists, or musicians. It's about recognizing the person, not just the diagnosis. Myth: Down syndrome is a cause of suffering for families. Having a family member with Down syndrome can be challenging, but it also brings joy, love, and special moments. Families often describe the experience as enriching. The story of Down syndrome isn't just about the challenges. It's about the people who live with it, who are achieving their dreams and becoming active, contributing members of society. Individuals with Down syndrome are involved in all walks of life, from working in professional careers to playing sports, acting, and creating art. Advocate: the key is to give people with Down syndrome the opportunity to thrive. With the right support, there's no limit to what they can achieve. Down syndrome may come with some challenges, but it is also a story of potential, joy, and resilience. It's a reminder that, no matter our differences, we all deserve respect, understanding, and the opportunity to live our best lives. As we move forward, let's continue to break down barriers and misconceptions and embrace the unique contributions that each person, with or without Down syndrome, brings to the world. Because in the end, we are all part of the same human family.